rode out from Restore with a charter in hand, looking for a future in the stolen lands. Let every tavern sing, the stolen lands have found their king. Whoa, raise the banner high.
It turns out that fountain room was actually a place the trolls couldn't go, and while we weren't in there, a bunch of them did, and they all got killed by a guardian, some dwarven guardian in there. I forget his name.
Spectacular. I was hoping that might happen.
Pounded them into jelly, basically.
Yeah, he really did us a solid there. We were hurt.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Thramgar
There you go.
hammered a troll to bludgeon him to death. Yeah, and it worked out in a way where the party they obviously didn't know that. They vacated the room and the trolls were chasing them into the room. They went around and ended up fighting another troll. And so in a way, had they known that tactic, it would have been a great tactic. I think it was like an accidentally great tactic that it happened this way. So they did kill another troll as well in the, I guess, the foyer or entry area while that was going on. And then when they went back to the temple room, they saw the body, and then they saw in the actual mural on the wall that the dwarves had moved and that they were celebrating because you had driven all of the trolls out of the fortress. And so,
Oh, really?
Because I guess the other part that we got to cover is that the leader Hargulka was alerted that you guys were coming. Someone was knocking on the door and shouting that there's intruders, and so you all went back downstairs, and instead of facing Hargulka, kind of killed off the others. And then Hargulka, when you went back to look for them, were long gone. I don't remember now who overheard this, but somebody had overheard. Oh, it was Rekla, because Rekla speaks Jotun. And he heard Hargulka shouting a command to attack Windridge. So the belief was that the rest of the creatures had left the fortress and were headed to Windridge to seek revenge. So the entire troll cave and everything, or the cave, the fortress, all of the rooms you were able to search through for the most part. And along the way, they had found two kobolds that were being held prisoner, and they were as a red and black kobold, and they joined you. So you do have them tagging along right now as well with you. And what else did you find? I don't know if there was any other significant findings in the fortress or not at this point.
We got some treasure, but I don't think it was anything too remarkable. Just some valuable stuff.
So it looks like Scott might not be available, so we'll just press on with the group as is and plug him in when he's able to, or if he's able to join us. I'm just getting one more thing ready and we'll get going. Yeah, I'm looking at the map right now as well to see if there was anything else I forgot to mention about the troll.
Oh, where from Windridge are we?
Say again?
Where from Windridge are we? Not very far, correct?
Oh no, you're like a better. If you're traveling by foot and you're making haste, it's still the better part of a day.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're like in the same hex or next to it.
That's right.
Is Sydney all up on hit points and spells and whatnot?
Oh no, Sydney was not in the last session. Sydney was taking a nap back at camp. I don't know what.
Yeah, you were watching the front door. That's yeah. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know that there was any other major findings or rooms. There's definitely a couple rooms upstairs that the group explored. They found the little treasury room that Hargulka had, and that was what Joe was alluding to, where you uncovered a few things here that we've noted, gold and other things, small statue of a dragon, a couple other things, jewelry, stuff like that, tankards and map, I think was the other thing. There was a troll map of the stolen lands that was found. And
Oh.
it was interesting because the troll map has different markings on it for different things that, of course, they're interested in and they're knowledgeable about. So that's something else that you found. 2 ever-burning torches you found as well. So a couple bottles of wine, stuff like that.
Cool.
All right, so we'll pick up, and yeah, in my mind, it would have been similar to when we've had other sessions where a player's missing. It's a situation where that character is keeping watch or sent for a little side mission or security so that you
Yep.
all can continue to explore, and that's the way we'll view that. But in this case, you all had already figured out that you were going to head to Windridge. So we ended last session where the party, I think, had gone ahead and left the cave and was planning to head towards Windridge, but you have not, I don't believe, made that journey quite yet. So given the case of that, let me bring me back to the map. I'll look at something else. Yeah.
It's my understanding that the trolls are making haste to Windridge to attack it right now, correct?
Correct.
And getting word to them would be very much to their benefit, such that they are not surprised, correct?
I think we did that.
That's right. You sent
Yeah.
Grendol. Actually, that's a fair point. So at the end of last session, or whenever it was overheard, as soon as it was overheard, and the party had a chance, they asked Grendol to basically make haste to the village to give them warning that the trolls were heading that way. So you did your best to give them a warning.
Can we retcon that so that it's not Grendel, but it's Sydney that went to the village? Because Sydney's very fast. And Sydney could have covered a lot of ground, and that would have made sense.
Yeah, makes perfect sense to me. So,
And she would have been able to do that because she's got a 50-foot move speed. That's just basis. And she can't stealth at full speed, but even at half speed stealth, she can do 25.
yeah, makes more
And
sense.
she's got visibility and all kinds of shit.
So Sydney, you
So Grendel can be with the party still, but Sydney will be beating feet to try and warn and rally the citizens of Windridge to prepare for a troll attack.
All right. So given that, you would have been able to use your speed to get there and basically roll in almost in the middle of the night. When you arrive, you would remember that there was a tower in the north of Windridge where the militia is stationed and their militia leader is stationed. So I imagine you would make your way there. And they, of course, would remember you. They would welcome you in and listen to your news of the troll killings and troll threat. What I guess you might realize, though, is that they're not going to have much of a. They don't have much of a militia. And as far as the rest of the citizens are concerned, not a lot of them really to help with resistance, but a handful, right? So there will be a
I'm
couple.
going to prevent the massacre. That's what I'm really trying to. Even if that's what plays real fucking low. If that's the plan, I don't know. Whatever their fucking plan is,
they're going to, if they get, obviously, the threat is going to be very real with you running into town and alerting them. They will go ahead and evacuate and bring all of their citizens that are incapable of fighting to a basement of the tower where they can take refuge. So any women or children or disabled that can't stand and fight or stay and fight will come to the militia headquarters. They will make themselves a little safety den, hopefully inside of there. However, I think for you, knowing the way that the trolls like to basically ensure that their enemies are destroyed at some point or another, that they'll come looking for hitty survivors. But for now, you feel good about the fact that you've been able to alert them, get the innocent out of harm's way, but there are a handful of folks who are willing to stand and fight, or at least help make preparations. Is there anything that you want to do in these early hours before anything occurs that you want to instruct or ask or get the town motivated toward?
I would want to separate the two groups such that those that are wanting to fight are not in the same location as you said there were people trying to hold out in the tower. And
Yeah.
so I would take the rough and rowdy group and we would go
Gotcha.
towards the end of town where we expect the trolls and presumably Dallett and Fenwarden to come from. At least that's what Sydney thought when she left. And she will definitely stay in Windridge with whoever wants to stay and fight. And then the other ones, I'm assuming they're going to either stay or evacuate to Greengeld or wherever they want to go.
Okay. All right. So the rest of the party, you guys are going to be making your way towards Windridge. Is there anything that else that you're wanting to do or on your way? Is there anything else that you're trying to prepare, or is there a plan of attack or anything like that you wanted to mention?
Fenwarden will be trying to track the trolls.
Yeah.
Because rather than just stumble on them, I'd like to know that we're directly behind them.
Okay. Okay. That's excellent. So go ahead and do a roll. I guess that's survival, and see how well you can track the trolls from the cave here. And I'll start bringing some tokens in. Just give me a second. There we go.
Yeah, I mostly don't want us getting ahead of them unless we intend to. Basically, I want to know where they are in relation to us.
Okay. I'd rather get the drop on them.
Yep. Yeah, it'd be bad if we got into this town ahead of them. I guess they're not coming and they came behind us.
Right.
Yeah, excellent. All right, so got the tokens I need now. All right, you are able to, Fenwarden, quickly find the troll tracks, and amongst the troll tracks, several tracks of hobgoblins as well. So I'm gonna say that your estimate is that it looks like there's at least 2 trolls, maybe 3, and that there are 4 to 6 hobgoblins would be your guess. So you're somewhere in that is your estimate. Outside of that, you are able to go ahead and follow the tracks to the point where you would be able to start to see Windridge in the distance, and you're still following the tracks. So you definitely get the sense that they made almost a beeline. They're not doing a whole lot of evasion and stealth on their way or trying to blend in with the environment. They seem to have something in mind. Following this, their movement's pretty good, but you guys eventually do catch up. And where I'll put us all is back in Windridge here. Let me put all our tokens. Yeah, basically what you're going to see first, and I'm going to say this is for everyone really, even for Sydney who's in town, you're going to see like a small fire that is coming from like the woods outside of Windridge. And then suddenly you're going to see a few arrow shots start to shoot into Windridge with flaming arrows. And they will begin to strike a few of the locations. And that's really what kind of gets the ball rolling. So let me get a couple of these flames up here. 1 second. I had everything on here, and I guess this Roll20 session is not the same as my other one where you can have the objects just sitting off screen and bring them right on really easily. For some reason, this one is not like that, but oops. All right, so maybe half a dozen arrows come flying into town and seem to strike various places, catching roofs on fire and getting a couple of little roofs going. And from then it becomes pretty obvious where they're coming from, and you can see on the edge of the town now the trolls are starting to walk towards the town. So from the front, Sydney, you would see the one large troll carrying a, what is this? I'm trying to see what he's got. Spiked club. And then the other troll that's with him is not carrying any weapon. So that is really the two things that you're dealing with. Why did it take all my tokens away? Oh my goodness. All right.
Dallett and Fenwarden ought to figure out what our strategy is going to be here.
So I'm gonna put, if Sydney, if see if you can drag your token out and put your token wherever you want to try to position yourself in town. And then for the other guys, I'll paste yours in.
I don't see my token.
If you go to your character sheet or whatever, you just drag the token of your character onto the map.
Oh,
There-
okay,
there you
cool.
go.
Neat.
And
Which I don't see the trolls. Which direction?
they'll
Okay,
be
so which
to your west.
actually
They'll be due
actually
west.
and is that the direction we expected them to come from? Because that's where I actually
North
set,
and west. You expected them to come from northwest, and they're coming pretty much due west at this
Okay.
particular moment.
This building right here and this little intersection right here seems like a great place to have tried to set up an ambush somewhere in here. So I would have, me and whoever people wanted to fight with me would have set up in this building with the idea of potentially ambushing here.
Gotcha.
And this would have been before the trolls got there.
Okay. I've got to move everybody's video on my screen because it's covering almost the map. There we go. All right, so we're gonna start first with the trolls presenting themselves in town here, and I'll go ahead and pull them on. Everything is very tight on this map. So I don't know why, but I don't see everybody in here. Maybe, Joe, see if you can drag Fenwarden's token on. I don't know where his is at. I can't seem to find him.
Let's see.
And I'm missing Grendol. I've got all kinds of issues with the tokens right now. Let's see. NPCs.
Fenwarden. He's not in the right place, but I got him on there.
Grendol. All right. There we go. There he is. All right. Got him. I'll take Rekla off of here for now. And
Oh, I got
Fenwarden over there. Okay. So the trolls would be the first thing that you would see, Sydney, and I'll bring a militiaman or two over with you. Some of the others, so the blacksmith, there is a shopkeeper and just a couple of other citizens who are going to stand and fight. And they're taking some orders from the militia leader, and there's still some guards at the tower as well. The tower is the only stone structure here. Everything else is wood and straw, so these buildings that have been hit with arrows really start to take. Several of them were already abandoned. I think one thing I do need to double check is our weather and see if that aids them or harms them in trying to spread. Let's see, weather is a heavy downpour, so these are not spreading very fast. All right. That's a good fortuitous roll actually there, but I think the thing to do now will be to go ahead and get our turn order going because we are going to go pretty much straight into battle. So everyone can go ahead and do initiative while I get the trolls. Apologies. I had everything ready, but the retcon kind of changes what was happening here. So I had the whole
I
town layout.
apologize.
That's all right.
I
That's okay.
appreciate you letting us do
No, I
it.
think it's
It made sense. Sydney absolutely would have just covered ground on
yeah,
foot.
it doesn't make too much sense to not do it. Just letting you know why it's taking me so long because I'm normally not that disorganized. All right. Once I paste these guys in, they're not going to be where they first appear. Just give me a second. Okay. This map is so tight. My goodness. All right. We are going to have a few archers coming along. All right. First things first. Oh, it's not this one. There we go. You are going to see Hargulka for the first time, really. I don't think you guys laid eyes on him before. And
Mm.
so in this case, it's going to be in the middle of the night in a downpour that you're going to see this rather large looking, imposing troll come into things. I'm looking for how to show him to you. I think there's a. No, I can't show it. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't have the ability to share his image with you, but I'll find a way eventually. Anyway, for now, looks like a couple of dark, large figures, but obviously trolls who come into town. Hargulka is swinging his spiked club, and the other troll, though, however, is just looks pretty different from him, and is actually a female troll. And let's see what they want to do. Oh, and who else needs initiative?
Troll hag.
Let's see. That was Gareesa. This is Hargulka. Huh, that's weird. I don't know why it's doing it like that. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna just put them in separate. Missing... Looks like I'm missing Dallett from turn order as well.
Yeah. Let me see if I can move characters then.
I'm gonna add the... I'll add the Kobolds as well. Oh, man, I really hate this map. I think I might have to... Let me see if I can do to fix this.
You might be able to put it into a bigger space, so you get a bunch of blank space around the outside.
That's really what I need. It's killing me. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can get it to do that. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be perfect if you could put that thing in, say, double the space.
Yeah, but what it does, I think... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that very dynamically here, so I'm just going to have to struggle here, unfortunately. All right, so Gareesa is the female troll, and she's going to be the first one to enter town. And so you're basically first going to see this female troll come lumbering into town. She has an interesting chant that you hear her doing as she's walking, and then you see a light kind of appearing near her, which is odd that she would be producing light. But regardless, you would actually, we'll just go into the turn order. Man, okay, I think I got them in there now. All right,
There we
so
go.
I think we got it. Hargulka will be first to act, and he is following in, and he is going to be looking for any structures that he can basically smash. And so first structure they're going to see is going to be this house that's way up here at the top. Let me get all of you semi-ordered at the top. Grendol is with you. The two Kobolds are with you. And then, there we go. That's a little better. All right, so these two trolls come, in, start pounding on this first structure. And they are kind of like ripping through it. They're not really, they don't look like they care about anything other than just destroying everything in their wake. And you've seen this before in this town. There's several structures that they've come into town before and just pummeled. And now watching it firsthand, you can see how easy these houses of straw basically get knocked over, and the condition that they're all in is not very difficult for the trolls to smash their way through. So Hargulka gets a huge gaping hole open on this structure and is looking inside for anyone, and he starts to basically howl, like a kind of guttural howl that you hear from him. And at that time you see the hobgoblin archers who had shot the fire arrows step forward, and they step into clearings, so you can see a couple of them. There's two up here in the north, and there's one over here to the west, and they are going to basically go next. So I'm going to have them move in. 1, 2, 3, 5. Sydney, what are you and the militiamen doing?
So we would have been hiding, but I'm highly concerned seeing him crushing the structures. Our structure is going to be next, and that we need to evacuate.
But you're
Additionally, what is this the tower that the other people are hiding in? The
yeah,
one,
that has all the hiding.
all the other tokens that I see over here, they're all inside here. So
It's a lot of women and children and older folks maybe in there. The handful that you see down here are actually kind of willing to help.
okay. So this group was not the group that here was not able to evacuate the town in time. Is that my understanding?
Which group?
The group that's hiding in the tower. It is non-combatants that wanted to.
It's a there's a downpour. There's nowhere for else for them to go. There is a safety cellar in the barracks, so that's where everybody's holed up. And the barracks is going to be a lot more difficult. It is made of stone. It is underground. The cellar is at least and kind of hidden. So the hope is that even if the trolls made their way in there, they wouldn't be able to find them very easily. So you feel relatively good about where they're hiding, the ones who can't fight.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me finish the archer turn. I was just curious what you guys were doing, if you were visible or not. I just wanted to make sure of that. So
we are inside this structure that we are all in, and we are trying to lay low.
Okay.
And potentially lay an ambush, and we feel very outnumbered at the moment. We are not trying to ambush. This is not a tenable situation.
All right. There is a guard that has been stationed outside of the barracks, and he is taking fire from one of the hobgoblin archers right now. So that's going to be one of the things that you would see. But other than that, not a whole lot from the trolls or archers that you would see. So otherwise, I think we can go to your turn now, Sydney. So you hear all this smashing and obviously rain outside. You've got some footsteps and other things, and again, you don't probably feel too safe inside of this little shack.
Yes, I do not. I do not. Thankfully, I have this. I think, did that go to? Oh no, that's not what. Oh, arrows, sweet. No, I have this guy right here, and I think I can you and all targets. Okay. So I'm gonna tell the two guard people that are next to me to stay close.
Okay.
And we are going to exit the building.
All right. As soon as you open the door, you're gonna see this very strange looking.
Well, we're going out the back door. We're
gonna
try and
okay. All right. Then if you head out the back door, okay, you can head out through.
We're trying to get out this way and get away because we are not.
You don't want to go towards the large noise, right? So you can go straight out that back door then towards that direction, and you would see the hobgoblin immediately right outside there. So let me move you over basically right there. You would walk out and see that hobgoblin trying to survey the area as you walk out.
And I'm gonna have the guards with me, like under my.
Yeah, they're following you. They're gonna fight when they see it too, so they'll step right towards it. But it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna tell him to just lay low, follow me. He won't see you. He won't see you. Stay with me. Come with me.
They can't. Yeah, they are going to be going a little bit later than you in the turn order, but they will be following.
Well, then I will wait to do their exit with them.
Then I'm going to change your. Move you to be at the same as them, just for future.
But I will
turns.
quietly explain the situation to them and tell them that we are to either beat feet to the tower or to the hobgoblins so that these guys can evacuate. We need to not play around.
Okay, so you can get yourself out there. They will be following you, and basically if you're waiting on them, then what we'll do is the other troll is gonna be going, and you hear more smashing, crashing, the likes like that. But otherwise, I'll let you go. So you guys get out of there. They follow you, and you're immediately confronted by the hobgoblin.
We are invisible because of the shared invisibility.
Okay. All right.
So we are going to stay and hopefully they have to move at half speed. I assume they're 30, right? So what? That's 45 feet. We are going to get to here,
Okay.
to
Go
there.
go for it.
On our way to the
Okay.
tower.
Go ahead and move over there. I'll follow you. Okay. All right.
What's the condition of the guard? The guard is the one at the tower. Is he stuck with arrows? Is he under fire? Is he gone inside the building? What is he?
He has taken fire. He's not been hit, but he's being fired upon.
Okay. Is he attempting to engage the hobgoblin? What is he doing?
Yes, he's defending. He's going to defend and fight back.
Okay. And that we did just 3 action moves, so we're all
Okay.
there. That's our.
Gotcha.
So that's
That's
us.
what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
I understand the situation as I saw it unfold. Thank you.
All right. So Fenwarden, you would be next. You would have the vantage point here coming down into Windridge to see both the trolls, but then also the hobgoblins that are on the north end here as well. So you can see at least a little bit of that. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't think I would. I wouldn't see them because they're invisible getting out of there. So I don't know that's going on.
Right.
I'm wondering whether I've got a clear shot at the hobgoblins that are firing at that guy right now. I've got looks like trees there.
Yeah, I think it would be difficult. You'd have to weave through a couple trees. You might have a little bit of a disadvantage on the shot from your typical shot, but it's possible if you want to.
I'd really like to reduce the number that we're dealing with.
If you spend an action to come, at least you need to move towards the south and east.
Yeah,
And if
right.
you can, then you can get a much clearer shot.
And I have the angle of it. Yeah. Okay. So from wherever I was off the map, I'll go ahead and spend an action to move to there. I'm hoping to have a little cover from not to get this guy's attention immediately. Wow, that's pretty close to him though.
If you're using the building as cover, I think that's all right. You could definitely avoid exposing yourself to the troll.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that, and I will. Yeah, I'll hunt prey on this guy here, that hobgoblin, and then the last action, fire a couple shots.
Okay. These guys are AC of 23.
Shot. AC 23. Okay. Find all my stuff here. Okay, first shot. Too bad. Okay, second shot. I bet we get him on the second one. Ooh, second one is Fumble.
Critical miss there.
Terrible rolls. Okay.
Get him out early on the hobgoblins.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
You know, Roll20 likes to make it dramatic.
I missed dice. Okay, I'm trying to find the fumble tables here. There they are. Weapon fumble.
Okay, so you have spilled your ammunition here, and it will require an action to regather.
Okay.
Any other actions? Or is that it?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right, Dallett, you are coming into this next.
Yep. I think I'm just gonna go engage and see what happens.
All right, straight after the king, the
Yeah.
king of the self-proclaimed king of the trolls.
Nice, going
Not
after the
too
queen.
far away. Or waste a whole turn just getting to him.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely get into striking range.
Yeah. What's the king?
That is a hit.
Cool. And then I'm actually going to disengage. I'm gonna continue on past him and see if I can
That's weird.
get a. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna move around to the other side of the building.
Oh, let me read what's going on here.
Basically, scratch him and continue on my way.
I fully support these tactics. I wish I could see it in.
All right, so let me get his damage then. It's your dueling sword. All right, he's been struck.
Yep.
And you've moved in and around, so you've got him now broken in. Okay, perfect. All right, I think that's the end of the first round. So I think we're back to the second round now. And now, yeah, I think what you might notice here, obviously, is that the trolls are probably quite taken back by Dallett, particularly. I don't think they imagined that they would be coming into town and then suddenly attacked or ambushed from behind, right? You've ambushed their ambush. They're definitely just pretty shocked and surprised that there's anyone that knew they were coming, and that the fact that they just started and you've already found them and engaged with them. There's a little bit of concern, maybe look on there, or surprised look, I would say. But Hargulka will not take too kindly to that. He will step around, kind of following Dallett, trying to re-engage with him. And when he does, you will see that his what you thought was a club that he's carrying that looks like a spiked club. He actually, when he puts it beside, when he has the handle with two hands and he lets go of the handle, the spiked end of the club falls off of the club and is hanging by a chain. So it's now a morning star, and he's going to swing that morning star around, and in his primal chant will go ahead and try to bring the thunder down on you if he can. And let's see, that is his weapon.
Thundering Morningstar. Oh dear.
Oh, yeah,
That doesn't sound very good.
10-foot reach? Oh.
Yeah, so he will swing this morning star. Yeah, like he doesn't even have to be right next to you if he doesn't want to be. That's the nice thing about it. And he just swings this thing, mainly targeting you, obviously, and it brings down, doing 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Let me just double check something about this real quick.
Say nice is a matter of perspective in that regard, whether it's a nice weapon.
Yeah. Let's see. I just want to double check his weapon here real quick. Make sure I'm not missing something. Oh, I see. Wait a second. Okay. Oh, I see. So when this weapon hits you, it also does a sonic boom. And so you would all hear, as this hits him, the crack of thunder, basically. Which probably, given the fact that you're in this heavy downpour, is perfect in the sense that maybe you don't even know if it's the weather or if it's the troll, but the morning star will actually create like a crack of thunder sound and a sonic blast here that will, let's see, cause you to make a fortitude save, please.
Some rules. Let me get back my character sheets.
Okay, so you are going to be deafened as a result of this.
Oh no, it's a critical fail.
So yeah, but otherwise it's not additional damage. You've taken the damage that it does. It's just that the sonic boom deafens you. So right now the ringing turns to nothing and it's just dark, and that sense is shut down currently. Let's see, his second action, he's gonna swing it again. And I think that's a miss.
Oh yeah, thank God.
Okay, so misses on the second hit, or second swing though. So he's done. And it is now our archers who are gonna start to engage. I think they're
Oh, am I
gonna.
stunned? Am I stunned as well as deafened?
You failed. Yeah, you are stunned. I'm sorry. You are stunned.
Okay.
4. Yeah.
Stunned 4?
Stunned 1. No, I meant stunned. It's just stunned 1.
Okay.
So
Cool.
the hobgoblins are coming down. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna come into here, and he's going to try to engage you, Fenwarden, with his crossbow as well. All right, so he's shooting, missing, I believe, and then his last action's to reload. The other hobgoblin here is going to, he's reloading, or he's already reloaded, and he's shooting at the militiaman. And then he's reloading and shooting one more, so he should get 2 in this. And he's crit missing on the second one, and that is, there we go.
Aha.
All right, so he will also spill his ammunition. It makes sense given the scene. If you guys are fighting in a downpour, you got to imagine this would be spot on for that. So
Which guy was that just dropped his weapons?
that's this one up here.
The one up there, okay. And is your camera off, Jamie?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. My bad.
Okay.
Thanks. I didn't even notice. So the other hobgoblin that's down here is going to come in here, and he is trying to get a fire lit on the base of this structure. So that's it for our hobgoblins. The female troll here is now going to, what is she going to do? I think she's going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. And then she is, see what her cool stuff is. Huh, that's a cool. Ooh, I see. Okay. She might see the barracks and start heading right towards it. So she's heading that way. And we are at Sydney.
All right, Sydney will tell these two guys that have been hanging with her, and when we see the one hobgoblin drop his ammunition, she's gonna be like, "Now's your chance, go get him!" And she's gonna encourage them to both get that one hobgoblin out over here, right?
Okay. All right. So
And then I am gonna move away. So on my turn, so like I would an action to would it be an action to encourage them, or can I?
no,
Is
you
that
can
free? Okay.
no.
So like
Unless
a
you were
free
giving
action.
if you were giving them some elaborate instruction, maybe.
No,
But if
but
you're just
just
like
like
get
now's
them,
your
that's
chance.
okay.
Get him, now's your chance. And she might even act a little bit like she's going with it, but she's absolutely not. I can cover 50 feet in a single move, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm invisible, so she shouldn't see me. I'm gonna try to go to there with one action.
She's probably
Since I
smells something though.
Yeah, she might
Yep.
a little whiff as I zip on past.
All right.
And then so those two are now visible because they are outside my, what is it, 30-foot emanation or whatever range. So they are both visible and cannot turn invisible again.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
I just love the fact that Hobgoblin just watched two dudes appear out of nowhere in front of him.
Yeah. While he's picking up or thinking, like, oh man, I got to pick up all my stuff, and then suddenly, yeah. All right.
And then for my for my final two actions, I'm gonna throw up we're gonna go with, we'll try this. We'll go with an illusory creature, and I'm gonna try and do the Hargul, make it look like the Hargul guy, just generally, just what I remember him seeing. I remember he had a big club, he had like a hat on, some furs. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make it look like it's coming around the building behind her.
Like this way where I have that guy at, or
Can you give me control of it?
I think so.
I was thinking on the back side of this building. This works too, actually. Coming around this side. This works. This would be more visible to me anyways. Yeah, like he's swinging his big club to smash some stuff. Gronk smash style.
Got it.
That's what he's going to look like coming around the corner.
All right. Let me see if you can. See if you can move it now.
I can. Oh, just a second. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
So,
right.
yeah, he'll hang out right there.
Okay. All right. I don't know how the locals will feel about this. If their morale will be boosted, probably not. But I think it does its intended effect, which is to get the attention of the other troll. Is there anything else? Was that it? Was that 3, right?
Yep, that's my 3 actions.
Okay. Our citizen soldiers now are going to engage the hobgoblin. See if they can't get him. Let's see, what are they attacking with? Oh, wow. Why don't I see it? Trained. Don't think this is right. Their weapons don't look like they're right. Let's see. These are bludgeoning, and just want to make sure I have all their effects right. DC. Huh. We'll see. I don't know if this is set up correctly. I doubt it. But we'll try it. Oh, okay. I guess it was. That damage isn't right, though. It rolled a 2. I guess that could be right.
It's 1d8 right now.
Yeah, so it's just a
with
bad.
no modifiers.
Okay.
Which is not surprising. They don't have a strength modifier.
No, they don't. This one doesn't. He does. They're gonna get a couple attacks off. That's good anyway. So let me see if I can get.
Always find it funny when normal people engage in mythical battles.
Okay, so
Good luck,
zero
buddy.
is possible. You got a 1. Oh, I guess it is possible. All right. So the other one, that guy used all 3 of his turns. This guy on the left.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. So this is. He's just going to suffer a penalty on that second one.
What did you say the Hobgoblins AC was? 23?
23. They were scale mail, I believe.
So
they're
these
very
dudes
well.
they have to roll 20s in order to hit.
Yeah, they're not going to hit him very effectively, but they're at least occupying him. You know what I mean? So that's good. So those 2 occupy him. This other one, though, so this other citizen soldier, when he sees the troll coming, is going to have to face the troll, but now he's got another troll too. So he's got the illusionary troll and he's got the female troll who are in his range, but he's going to go towards the female troll and then take a swing of his own. What's this guy? Let's see. All right, this guy does have a strength bonus. Let's see if it helps him. No, that doesn't help him. And okay, so he misses twice on the female troll. So it is Fenwarden's turn.
Okay. Fenwarden is going to scream, Karik, bring me those arrows that are on the ground. Or he probably just has to point to them since I don't know that they can.
Yeah, he can gather them for you and hand them to you.
Yeah, and use an action to change to my short sword. Another action to move to here. And the third action to try to trip the troll.
All right.
Which, blah, blah, blah. Athletics versus his reflex. And maybe I won't roll a 3 this time. I never know. Let's see. Fenwarden rolls. A 30.
Where is he? I don't know what's going on with his character sheet. Let's see. There we go. He is. Was it reflex you said?
Yes.
All right. He is tripped.
All right. Very good. I'm done.
Okay. So let me just mark him as tripped. He's got a bad back. And it is Dallett next. All right, Dallett. That's a game changer.
Yeah, I had a whole plan that involved him standing.
Oh, it's her.
Oh, you're good. I can still execute my plan. I was just like, him being prone opens up new things, new possibilities. I think I'm still going to try to do my plan. Okay. I'm going to try to disarm him.
Remember your son said you were going to lose one of your actions.
That is true. I'd forgotten about that, but I'm still going to go for this. If I'm reading these rules correctly, I think in order to successfully disarm a creature, you have to get a critical success.
I see.
But each time you succeed, you essentially aim like a +4 because you get a +2
You're loosening it up.
and they get a -2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So you could try. I see. Yeah.
So I'm just going to try to disarm him twice and hope that he gets a negative.
I love it. You're trying to grab his. That's the first thing I thought of is grab that thing from him.
Yeah. I was just like, I don't want him to have this weapon. So I'm going to do an athletics, see what he does.
And then toss it into one of the flaming buildings.
Reflex.
So,
Yeah, that's the plan. Is just get it as far away from him as possible.
or as far away
That's
as
got to be a
you
success.
would.
Get
Yeah.
Oh,
reflex.
there you go. You successfully disarm him on the first attempt, it looks like.
No,
Or not disarm him. You didn't get.
I have to get better than a 26 on the second one.
Yeah. Yep.
Or no, he's suffering a -2 on the second one. So I have to get better than a 24, which would really be a 22 for me. So let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
There you go.
So I currently have his weapon.
All right. Beautiful. Beautiful turn.
All right, cool. That's my turn.
All right. Hargulka is next. He is probably going to stand up first. And then I think he's got to make a decision here. Is he mad about being tripped first or mad about having his weapon taken? I'm going to have him flip a coin.
I don't have his weapon. I knock it out of his grasp, though.
Okay.
So he can still pick it up.
I got you. So, well, then he will pick it up with his second action. And he will swing it.
Okay, we made him waste 2 actions.
I'm going to say that Dallett's even and Fenwarden's odd. Okay, so Fenwarden is going to be his target of choice with his only remaining action. And he will smack you with this thing. You are also going to be stunned, or you're going to have to make a save versus fortitude.
Fortitude save.
Nice. I think you got it. So you are not deafened or stunned.
So the 15 damage is the sum of it?
Yes. Yes.
All
right. That is it for our king, our punching bag king. And it is the archers again. So I'm going to start from the top. This archer, probably who felt overwhelmed for a second, is now maybe chuckling that these two are fanning him off with their flails. So he's going to pull out his short sword instead and engage the one on the left. So he's just going to go 1-2 on him. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Okay. So this guy's taken 21.
Did he ever pick up his stuff?
No, he didn't bother. He just switched to his short sword.
Okay.
He is probably tempted to take the third action, given that he's hit 2. I'm going to have him go ahead and do it. Just risk it. Okay, so yeah, and unfortunately, fortunately he didn't fumble it, but he didn't hit him either. So that one's done. The other hobgoblin that's down here is coming over to battle some of these other citizens who are standing, trying to protect their homes and businesses, and he's going to try to short sword them as well. Okay, so this guy's taken... I'll put red on all of the citizens who have taken damage as well, so you can kind of get a sense of what's going on there. But 1 hit.
Who's dying and how?
And then 1 miss. Oh, okay, so he would need to make a save for his weapon here, which I'll just roll. Okay, so his weapon's going to save. All right, so that is it for that one and that one. What about this one? This one over here is going to run in as well. They're going short swords. So he's spending 2 actions. He's switching and running in, and his last action he's going to swing at Fenwarden and give him a little bit of slashing damage, it looks like. Although it says piercing.
This is my AC, but he's got me flanked, so I think that's probably a hit. So 5 points there. Okay.
Okay. All right. I think the hobgoblins are done. I think we're at our female troll. So she's
somewhere in here that Kobolds needs an action to gather up my arrows. He's not on the turn order.
I do need to add him in, and you can just use him. You also have Easton as well if you want to use him in whatever way. But the female troll her name is Gareesa, and she is going to target this guy in front of her with a jaw attack. That is a miss, actually. He got lucky. And
Sure did.
she's going to claw next and whiff on that. So I think that's going to lose. I'm just going to have her lose her last action as a result of that. All right, Sydney, you're next.
I am going to sustain, and I'm going to have Hargulka, the illusionary Hargulka, run in here like he's going to smash the peasant. But he's going to swing wildly over his head. and hit her instead.
All right.
Looney Tunes. Let's see
That was
here.
so confusion here.
Yeah. Just a second. I think it's a spell attack roll, but it's such a long. Here we go. Actions. Yeah. Spell attack rolls, and my spell DC is its AC. Okay. Looking on it. Why is it not?
Like you can speak through the illusion, but it doesn't say you can speak other languages.
I think this one's an attack roll. So I'm using the attack roll just to get an attack. Oh, sweet. A critical hit.
There you go.
But it's with a doodle. And then roll 3d4. So that doubled. And it's taking that as psychic damage. As it gets smashed in the face.
Yeah, as it believes it's been smashed by its own king too, right? So that's even more
Right.
off-putting.
I tried to just whiffed on the wee thing. She whiffed too, so
Yep.
she understands.
Yep. Okay.
And then so that was my first action. And then for my other two actions, I'm going to cast Honorific Mire under their feet. And that is this stupid, silly thing right here. So Quicksand erupts underneath their feet. And they get to start making saves, including under this dude's feet.
This creature in the area.
So it's a 20-foot burst, and I'll just center it on the little melee between the two of them. So it'll just be 2 squares to get everybody.
So citizen, soldier, and the troll will make a save here. Okay.
Will save.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
And it is all difficult terrain now, regardless of the save.
Got it.
So here, can I draw a box? Here, draw. Rectangle. That is all difficult terrain. Actually. That too.
Wow, the soldier got a crit save. And the which is great.
He's great.
And the troll is unfortunately passed as well, it looks like.
When she passes, I'm going to use my reaction to make Hargulka look like he failed. And the reason why I get to do that is this stupid thing. So I'm going to make a deception check against his perception DC to make him believe.
Okay.
And fool him that the illusion is actually real as he watches. Oh, damn. That ain't going to do it. Damn it. I'm going to reroll. I'm going to use my reroll. This is too cool. I'm going to make him do it. I wanted to work. That was
a great reroll.
There it is.
All right. So yeah, that certainly have a different effect now. See that but again, like with being attacked by our king, and now our king is going into gotta be a very conflicting thing to see.
But that's to convince her that, or to make her reroll. What is it? She fails to disbelieve, so she would have succeeded and disbelieved it, but instead she still believes it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so she's definitely looking like she's in fear of the ground now sucking her into it as well.
She has -10 speed, and it is all difficult terrain. So unless she has more than like 30 speed, she's basically moving a square at a time.
Ooh, that's a good thing.
That is my turn.
All right. It is. I think our soldiers. I went first with them. I should have gone. I think it's Fenwarden now. Yeah.
Wow, I don't know. That's not good. He's gonna have to move out of there.
I'm gonna move the soldier down to there.
He'll get there and then take a couple of attacks at the hobgoblin.
Okay.
21.
They are 23.
Too bad.
Oh,
this is not working.
That didn't work.
Okay, that is a fumble.
So you can roll a 20-sided for a saving throw for your weapon. Which weapon? This is the short sword.
This is a magical one. This is the shadow sword. Shadow short sword.
Okay.
Hopefully it has some resistance. A 20-sided, you said?
Yeah.
Oh. I might have just broken that sucker.
Yeah, that just snapped it.
Okay. This is not my favorite
Now
day.
you could use your hero point if you want to re-roll that one. I will let you if you'd like to. If not, it's just
Get to not break it.
say that.
What's the saving throw? You do that?
You're gonna need, let's see, 12. You're gonna roll a 12 or better.
Yeah, I'll try it again. Sure. He'll use this hero point. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay.
All right. So
Not good.
unfortunately, that thing snaps on you, and these
It does.
hobgoblins are a pain in the butt to hit. But
Yeah.
yep. Let's see. I think now the soldiers. I'll have the soldiers go. So the soldiers are going to try to flail on this guy. So just gonna do all of them. Okay, one hit, and this guy's taking some more damage. Okay, then the other one here is not slipping into it. He's going to try to fight the troll who... Does the troll have a negative now to hit or anything? Because of your...
No, the troll is just going to use its actions to try and escape out of the quicksand that it's in. Moves at -10 speed, and it's all difficult terrain. So he's moving maybe a square or two, 5 to 10 feet a turn. Or action.
Okay, so he unfortunately drops his flail while he's trying to hit the troll, so he'll have to spend his second action to pick it up, and then he'll swing again at the troll. And at least it's not a crit, but he missed. All right, Dallett, you're next.
All right. I'm just going to go right back to disarming.
Okay.
I'm just going to see what the rolls are.
And this is what they're saving, or
A reflex save.
reflex. That's Gareesa. Hargulka. Okay. Oh,
Yes.
Yikes.
All right.
Here, take this.
So I'm going to spend an action picking it up, and I'm going to throw it at one of the burning buildings.
Oh, okay. You've taken it, picked it up,
Yep.
and now you're throwing it. Which direction do you want to throw it?
I'm going to throw it at this building here.
Okay. All right.
Do I have to do a ranged attack?
You could,
for that?
yeah. Let's just see how if you're, or if the other thing I'll say is if you're just trying to throw it as far as you can possibly throw it, that's another thing. Or if you're trying to throw it into the building to make it really difficult, whatever you want to do there.
I'm trying to make it as difficult as I can.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you successfully separate him from his weapon and get the weapon basically on the roof of the building.
Cool.
And I'm gonna draw it in here real quick, just yeah, something like that. Okay. All right, nice.
I think that's all my actions.
Make this thicker. There we go. All right. Excellent. Hargulka is probably not too pleased. He's
Hit me with that goddamn flail
just
now.
he's got to be just absolutely ticked off here. So he's going to just step this way around you. He's gonna stay engaged with you. This first action, and his second action, he is going to try to grab the Morning Star.
I'm going to take an attack of opportunity on that then.
Sure.
Since I didn't take one when he picked it up last time. I'm grumpy with that. Nah.
That hits. That hits. All right.
That hits?
Yeah,
No.
that hits him. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have as good of an AC as his hobgoblins do. All right, so what is the damage? 11. Okay. All right, but he does get his Morning Star back and turn around and will fire back with it. So his last action, he's going to smack you again with this thing. I think you're going to do a, what is this? Willpower save, I believe. Will save.
Wasn't fortitude?
Was it fortitude? I'm just double checking. Oh yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Yep. So you will be stunned again. Stunned 1. And you will let's see. Yeah, you took the 12 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and he bellows a scream at this point that's even you can't hear it, Dallett, but the others would hear this loud growl coming from over here, and it is the archer's turn next. So let's see. This archer here is gonna. I'm gonna start with the one on Fenwarden. It's gonna short sword strike towards you twice, and hits. Looks like on the second one does 6 points of slashing damage to you. Let's see, and then he, with his last action, he's going to step this way towards the structure. The others on the top are going towards that, or the one on the top's going towards the guard that's already been hurt. Okay, this militiaman falls to his death from that strike. So now he's going to move down here with his
It's
second
nice
action.
knowing your craft.
And then
Value.
and then the other hobgoblins down here, he's going to continue to attack these citizens. And okay, so they're taking some damage. Both of these ones are hurt now too. Okay. Is this one hurt? No. Okay. Any other hobgoblins I'm missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're good. All right. And it's back to our troll. Just the female troll. She is basically feeling like she's slipping into quicksand at the moment. So she's concerned about that. She's going to be having to deal with trying to get out of it. I'm trying to understand if there's anything that would prevent her from getting out of this. No, so it's just basically is going to waste an action to try to get herself to feel like she's not falling into the ground, and then she's going to target the citizen in front of her, assuming it's him that's screwing with her. So let's see what she wants to do here. She's going to go ahead and cast this spell. And this will be, I don't think this will affect, no, it won't affect Sydney. But both of these citizens will have to try to save from here. Whoa. Wow. These guys are, I just rolled back-to-back 20s for their will saves. That's crazy. I didn't know you couldn't see it. I just realized it's just to me, but they rolled back-to-back 20s. That's awesome. All right, so both the citizen soldiers weren't not scared by her fear spell, but they might have been scared by the fact that they just saw a troll cast a spell. So anyway, it's Sydney's turn next.
So, Sydney, I'm going to use my first action to sustain the spell again. And is going to use an action to keep Hargulka up next to him. And then he is going to swing with his attack. And that is. Oh, it's an attack roll. That's right. And I was rolling this for that. Whatever that attack roll is. A 21 hit.
On her?
Yep.
Let's see what... Yes, on the nose.
Then she will take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as Hargulka is thrashing around in the quicksand and inadvertently whacks her with his club again. He's a really clumsy motherfucker.
All right.
Especially in some quicksand. And then with my other action, I will use telekinetic projectile, actually, and not just for the spell roll, to huck a small piece of burning wood off this building behind me at her head. And that will thus render me visible. I will try to be like hiding behind a wall or whatever. Hopefully she doesn't see me. But
I forgot you were invisible.
Man, the 20s are just flying right now. Okay.
oh yeah.
So she 11. Okay, got it.
So what is that? Is that double? Yeah, double damage. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Spectacular. So I did almost 30 damage there. That's something.
Yeah, it's solid hits. Okay.
I am visible now, but I am trying to stay low behind the wall. All I need is line of sight. So unless she's looking for me, hopefully she doesn't see me.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on right now that she's not locked eyes with you or anything.
Yep.
Okay.
That'd be my turn.
All right, Fenwarden.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to trip the hobgoblin to start with. Athletics. Pretty bad rolls.
Hobgoblin.
Versus his.
Looks like he's able to stay on his feet for now.
I am now attacking with a flail since the sword broke. I guess I have to change weapons, so I'll do that and then take one attack with a flail.
Okay. That's a hit. And that is 6 bludgeoning. Okay. All right, yeah.
And he is actually my targeted, my hunted prey. And another.
All right, 11 then you take from him. Nice. Okay. All right, he's taking some damage now finally. He wasn't too scratched up. All right. Next is then the soldiers. Oh goodness. Okay, so I do need to let me get our other guys in here as well. The hobgoblin or kobolds are going to come running in now as well, and I'm gonna add them in here real quick. And they come and flank this hobgoblin around you, Fenwarden, and use their final actions to try to attack him as well. Where is it? They have goodness, a 3 and a 2. I rolled a 3 and a 2 for their attack rolls. Well, unfortunately, that they didn't do much, but they are helping you contain him. And otherwise, the other citizens, this one is going for the hobgoblin on the north side here. So he's going to try to flail attack the hobgoblin on the north. 2 attacks, miss. Holy cow. Man, what did I just roll there? A 5 and a 7. Man, I haven't seen a double-digit die here in a minute. All right, so what else can they do? I think that's it for him. But this other one down here is going to, man, he's not in a good spot. I think he will need to try to pick up his flail first and then second attack with it on the troll. He will he will fumble it again. And this time he's going to stumble. He's not going to drop it, but he does not make any contact. The other 2 down here, they are going to be running. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, they are running up this direction back towards the barracks as well. So they've spent their actions running away from the hobgoblin down here. This citizen over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, he's running away. Let's see, any other... That's it for the citizens. Dallett is next.
Okay. I'm going to try to trip him. Hargulka? Whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't know. Hargulka better than Hargulka, but I don't know how to... I have no idea. Probably say it in their language. It probably sounds completely different anyway. It's athletics versus reflex.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to work.
He's got a pretty decent reflex, but okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, then I will attack him.
That will miss.
Does not hit. Then I'm going to... trying to think about this. Oh, wait, those are all my actions, so I'm stunned.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you were... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're not stunned, though, and...
No, wait a minute. You only stunned 1, and you used that last time.
He got hit again.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got hit again. He's coming back for more. He just comes back for more every time. All right, Hargulka is up. I think Hargulka at this point might be feeling like it is in more of an annoyance, and he's going to just walk away from you. And
I'll take an attack of opportunity then.
Go for it.
That is annoying. Oh, there you go. Is that a critical?
Oh, wow. Excellent. That's even more annoying. All right.
Yeah.
So you smash the hell out of him on his departure as feels like he's done with you. Oh, okay. So it didn't do it does the original, but it's going to do 1d6 every turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and do the 1d6 roll.
As that comes up, I do that. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. We'll have you roll it each time, so it'll
Yeah.
change a little bit. But for now, it's 14 this round instead of the
Okay.
32. But you've got yourself the persistence here, and let's see, minus 14 this turn. Okay, got it. All right, he's used 2 actions. He's come this far. I think that he is basically going to try to find his female friend and follow her. So he's going this way. And from here, I think that's it for him. All right, that's all he can do right now. He starts to speak in Jotun, and he's hollering in her direction and others' direction something, but it is now the archers who are going. And let's see, our archers are gonna.
These length measurements correct, by the way? Each cell is 10 feet.
I guess
Oh,
so.
square.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know. I don't know if it's. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
remember setting it, but I guess we'll just use that. So they should
Yeah.
probably be 5 foot, to be honest with you. Let me change that. Because I'm playing it like they're 5 feet. I think
Okay.
everyone's playing it like they're 5 feet. So that's just the way it was set up when I copied it.
Yeah, fair. I was just making sure because I was like, I'm going to have to spend a turn just catching up with anybody or moving to anybody.
Let's see this one.
There we go. Yeah, okay.
Gonna come over here and try to attack this citizen. So he's 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's used his turn. This one now that's on Fenwarden and is being surrounded by kobolds and whatnot. He is going to target Fenwarden again with his short sword and slashes him for 8 points of damage with the first strike. Second strike is 6 more points of slashing damage. I think with his third action, he's going to try to step over to here. And that's it for the hobgoblins. So we're now to the female troll. She is going to try to move forward here. Oh yeah, this one. I didn't use this one. He's heading this way. So she's heading that way as well. She's going to try to attack both these 2 remaining soldiers that are on her with jaws and claws. Jaws, claws. She hit one and missed one. So, wow. Yeah, this guy's looking rough. He is looking rough. This was the guy who was standing protecting the barracks. He's taking a beating now. All right, that's it for our enemies here. I think we're back to Sydney. Creek, there he is.
I'm going to do a 3-action blazing bolt. The first will be against this guy, and then the second against that guy, and the third. Oh, excuse me.
1,
This guy.
2, 3. Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh, excellent. Let's see. There we go.
I think that it'll hit everybody.
Yep, that will hit everybody. All right,
Nice.
17 around the horn. And the one in front of you. Okay. The one in front of you, that's the first he's been touched.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
As I pop out from behind the building, or out of the rubble of the building that I was hiding in. I'm very visible now, I imagine.
Yep. All right.
But that is my turn.
Okay. Fenwarden would be next. We got 3 different fights going on, or we did for a while. I think it's starting to consolidate, but.
All right, he's going to take 1 attack with his flail.
That's a hit.
Hit
You're
5.
pretty good with a flail. I don't know that I've ever heard of an elf using a flail before. I think it's kind of. It's
Very
like
much
not their norm, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Then he's going to grab the bundle of arrows from the kobold, and he's going to run away to there.
Run away! All right.
I forgot a little bit of additional damage on that hit. 3 more points on the hobgoblin.
3 more. Got it.
And it.
Okay. All right. I've got our kobold friends in here as well, so I'm gonna have them take actions. So Prazel is the black kobold. He has a warhammer.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, do they have him flanked? No, but that does not hit. Damn. He's one short. But he'll try again. There you go. All right, so he does hit on the second strike. And he does 6 more points to this one. Now the other is Karik. That is the red kobold. And let's see, what does he want to do? He is going to cast a spell. Burning Hands on our hobgoblin, and that is going to do, it's a reflex save. Oh, he hit it. It hit it right on. So he will save, but he'll just take the 1 point. All right. That's it for them. Kobolds are done. Back to the citizens. This one here is going to retreat towards the tower, as is this one. They're just going to step back towards the tower, both of them. See if it causes anything. No. And then with that, they're going to attack. They're going to focus on the hobgoblin, try to wipe him out since he's getting really close to the tower. And they're going to flail on him. 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, so 2 hits, 1 critical. And that is a total of 27. All right, that's the best round that the citizens have had in a minute. Let me get these other 2. They're going to run. This one's running. And then this one as well. They're running, trying to hide here. Okay, they're not looking too good, but that was their best turn in a while. Any other citizens I'm missing now? That's dead. Okay. All right, then. Dallett is next. And we'll take a break after this, guys, when we'll come right back and finish up.
Do a sudden charge so I can stride twice and then attack immediately afterwards. I'm going to get there and attack Hargulka.
I'm going to move these yellow boxes. It's just getting too cluttered in here for me. That is a hit.
That quicksand is still going.
I know. I'm just going to move that for now, though.
Oh.
What I'm going to do with it is move it to another layer. Because it's just, I'm trying to click on these tokens. I keep selecting it. Okay, there we go. You did 6 more, or just the 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did 6 more, and then I will attack again.
Oh, have you been rolling your additional damage for each one of those turns?
Yeah, I was going to roll it on his turn.
Oh, yeah, the perpetual damage or whatever it is.
Yeah, D6. Another great hit here. This one does 15 to the big guy. Okay.
Cool. That's everything for me.
Perfect. All right. Why don't we take a little quick break here, and then we'll come back and see if we can't find a resolution to this. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
All right.
All right, bye.
Isn't that Grendol?
Must be.
That's what I assumed, at least. Hi, sir.
Please
Please don't nip me.
Hmm.
I asked you kindly not to nip me. Right.
Yeah, I think we are the top of the batting order with our Troll King now needing to decide what he wants to do here. I think that the King's going to delay his turn here until after, because of what he was shouting. So let me move him down. The archers are, it's only 2 archers left. No, there's 3 archers. Okay, so let me start with the archer on the left, who is fighting our kobolds now. He is going to leave. Okay, he's going to make it all the way in here towards the barracks as well. And then the one on the bottom is going to step up. And then he's going to attack the guard that's between him and the door. 1 hit, 1 miss. A few more points off of this guy is not looking. He looks like he's on death's door, not the barracks door. So that one, let's see, just, is that it? Just making sure I got everybody. Oh, no, this one. Okay, this other one needs to still attack. So he's gonna try to finish the guy at the door. That'll do it. This one here is now dead as well. And then he's gonna turn. He's got still 2 more actions. He can attack the other one with his second and third action. Those are misses. So it's the female troll's turn. So she is basically gonna come this way, or she's gonna try to finish off that soldier. Wait a second. Let me look at her real quick. 1 second.
I missed that. Where did the hobgoblin go that the kobolds were on?
He left. He ran. He went all the way up here.
Oh, is he the one up there now?
He's there
Okay.
now. He's there now. This one, there's one here, and there's one here. Those are
Three
the 3 hobgoblins. They're all right there. And then our trolls are here. And yep. All right. This is. Yeah, I think she's just gonna try to use a shocking grasp on that one. And he will, let's see, 19, 16 damage. Okay, this guy is not looking too hot either after that a hit. He's on death's door too. And so she might just go ahead and finish him here. That won't do it though. So she could try one more. No, she can't finish him off. So there's one tenacious guard who has eluded a lot of hits for whatever reason. He's just lucked out here and is alive still, but not looking good at all. All right, Hargulka is next. So he's going to, I think at this point, turn around and face this pest that continues to follow him everywhere he goes and try to strike again with the Morning Star first.
Odds are good for that. Oh,
Ooh,
yes!
that is a crit miss. I need to call this critical miss. There we go. All right, roll that again. Okay, weapon falls again. Second action.
Disarming himself at this point.
This thing just is the rain. The surface of this thing must be so slippery when wet that he's like, I never want to use this ever again. He only fights inside dungeons normally. Learning the hard way. So I think he's done with it for the moment. He's going to jaw attack towards you instead.
Cool.
Out of frustration, just bite down and
Critical
wow. You can't necessarily fumble a bite attack, but what I will do is take away his last action as a result of him stumbling here. So that is it for the king. Sydney is next.
For my first action, I am going to sustain the ongoing regulation. And he's going to continue to thrash in the quicksand and in his thrashing. Backswing with his club and clubber on this guy.
Okay.
I've tried this a couple times. I've never gotten this much mileage out of it before.
All right. So the
28 hit. That's correct.
yeah.
4. So 10 damage.
10. Okay. All right. Another shot.
And then so that was one action. And then I feel inclined. I'm going to do it. I am going to fireball. Let's see here.
Was it 1 action or 2 action? Your telekinetic.
I didn't use the telekinetic projectile. I'm just using it.
Oh, okay. Attack. Okay. I was just okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the one at the top of the sheet that I knew was a spell attack roll. No, the damage is the 3d4 on the bottom.
Got it.
And then, let's see here. I think this might be ill advised, but we're going to see what happens.
That's why you shouldn't take advice.
Exactly. I like the way you're thinking. See here, it's a 20-foot burst, so it's 20 feet all from the same spot. Let's see here. Is there a spot here? No, not really. Not fucking really. Come on, guys, we can do it. I'm gonna shoot a fireball. And
Corners there.
All right, here we go.
it's gonna hit everybody. This poor bastard here is gonna have to roll. This poor bastard's gonna have to roll. Then Dallett's gonna have to roll.
Okay. Yeah, this guy here, I'll have him roll.
You got this.
Sorry, I'm not in the middle of that.
And for what it's worth, I'm not sure if I actually knew you guys were ambushing, or anything was explained to me, or if I've seen you at any point in
Nope.
time in the process.
You
So,
probably can't see us.
as far as Sydney is concerned, she is just fighting this to the end, and she will run away if necessary and meet up with you later.
All right, this guy passed. This other one failed. As far as the citizens are concerned, that looks like
I
Dallett
almost
passed
critical
with
that.
success there. Okay.
Crit success. That's a crit success, so no damage, right?
I just heard a
Oh wait, it's
32,
not a
isn't it?
crit success though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the damage up
Yeah.
there. I'm sorry. I got excited. I thought it was a 21.
All right, this guy
So I
took
take
some
10 points of damage.
21.
Oh, I didn't roll Hargulka's persistent damage.
Yeah,
Did not.
that's right.
There you go.
Got it. Okay. Okay, so those two citizens failed and died. They were not looking good. The archer will need to as well, right? So the archers just does it
Yeah,
reach
all
you?
the archers
Okay.
needed to as well.
Okay, they're
Yeah,
gonna go next. So I'm rolling for the archers now. First one saved, second one failed, third one crit saved. Or crit passed. So let's see. So he takes half. This one takes okay, and this one takes the full thing. Oops. And then okay, so this one dies. He did kill a hobgoblin archer, the one in the
Yay.
middle as well. And
That's
then
good.
this last one crit saved, so he does not take any damage. That's the one nearest you. And then now we can look at the big ones. The king will do his next. And he got a 22, which is the exact DC. So he's going to take half. All right. And then Gareesa, she's last to go. She fails by 1. So she takes the full thing. And she has something interesting called the sudden storm burst. And with a sudden storm burst, it's a reaction when any ally within 60 feet is basically experiencing fire damage in this case. She summons a torrential, localized rainstorm around ally that washes off or douses any fire to immediately end persistent damage. So I don't even know if that would be visible in the fact that we're in a heavy downpour, but you might see some consolidated rain almost turn into a waterfall over Hargulka for a second, just to make sure that he's not doused in flame. But he still takes the damage. It doesn't affect that. It just stops it from staying lit. So that's it for them. But go ahead, Sydney. Anything else you have?
No, that's
Okay.
my second and third actions.
Okay.
Was
All right.
the fire.
Excellent. So Fenwarden's next.
Okay, he's gonna hunt prey on the king, and then he'll get Easton coming in. Easton can make it all the way to the king with 2 of his actions and take 1 attack. Not a hit. And then Fenwarden's got his 2 actions left. First one's gonna be with the bow. So he picked up the arrows last time. Oh, there it is. Okay. Not a hit. What is it to hit the king there?
No, that is a hit on the king.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yep, that's exactly what you need to hit him.
Okay, so 5 plus another 5, and then he gets another shot with that same melee another one for
Nice.
another 10. And then that triggers Easton's little ability. Where is it? Disrupt balance. He is now flat-footed until the end of Fenwarden's next turn.
Excellent. Okay.
Tangled up with Cat. I think Fenwarden's sharking him, basically. So that should help you, Dallett. And I've got one action left with Fenwarden. I don't want to fumble. He's going to drink a potion of, what has he got? Minor healing.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy, 1 point.
Oh man.
You're on hero point too.
Oh, you do have your kobold friends who will follow 1, 2, 3. I don't think. I guess if he had done it this way, he'd still have enough for an attack. So that's what he'll do. He'll use 2 actions to get to there, going the other way around that house, and then with his last action, he'll get 1 attack. And this is Karik. He will. What will he do here? He's just gonna go ahead and magic missile him. Anyway, so 4 damage to Hargulka. Prazel is the black kobold. He's coming over as well. Two actions, and then he is the Warhammer guy. He's got a silver Warhammer that he's gonna try to shove in this guy's face. That's not gonna hit. Let's see the second one. All right, I'm sorry. He doesn't. Yeah, it wouldn't hit with it, unfortunately. But yeah, he only had the 1 attack. He didn't get a second attack. But they don't hit, but they are engaging. Our Karik hit with a magic missile. But that's it for the kobolds. Citizen soldiers are no longer with us. I'm gonna take them out. Dallett.
All right. Is the Morning Star within range where I could pick it up?
It's on the roof of this house over here.
No, he
Oh wait,
grabbed
I'm
that.
sorry. I didn't take it off the house. I left it on the
Okay.
house. You definitely. Yeah, forgot
Cool.
It's yeah.
Then I will pick that up and I'm gonna attack twice, but I'm gonna use my Aldori sword first.
Okay.
Do that.
Double attack here. That's a hit.
Yep. Because if I fuck up the second hit, I don't want to damage my sword.
Yeah. Might as well break his stuff.
Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong one. That's the correct one.
Okay. Another hit.
Okay.
Well,
Is that a critical?
This weapon is
he is flat-footed because of.
yeah.
Yeah.
This weapon.
Yeah,
Is that a critical? That gives you a 31 or a.
I think so. Because I think flat-footed only gives you a +1.
Really?
I think
thought it
his
was +2.
AC is 21. Let me see.
I thought flat-footed was 2 also, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong.
Tell you in a second. Oh yeah, you're right. It's -2. So yeah, that would be a critical.
Nice. Okay.
So then, whatever damage that does, I don't know.
Whatever this thing is.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll for. I'll roll his
Yeah.
his normal attack here. Oh God.
There you go.
That would have been a hell of an attack. Look at his attack there. My God, a
Yeah.
41. I don't know that I've seen a 41 before. All right,
20
so
plus 21. And critical damage is 34.
34 damage, and
And he has to do the fortitude.
yes. All right, so he takes the damage just from the damn Morning Star,
You got pretty
and
good
now
fortitude.
he's gonna take the sonic damage as well. This is fortitude.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's
Of course,
alright.
he has a great fortitude save.
Yeah. And then I guess what else am I missing? Anything else? I think that's it.
It's my turn.
All right, man. Okay, that was awesome because you just basically took huge chunks out of him and using his own weapon. So,
Yeah.
all right, the archers are also no longer with us. I'm going to take them out of the turn order. So we are literally down to troll battle at this point. Our sorceress troll, Gareesa, is going to try to dig deep here. All right, might be that time that she will defend her man. She's going to, let's see.
Stuck between the buildings, which are probably
She's
all
gonna come save him out of the quicksand. Is that what she's going to do?
Well, she's surrounded by two of her man, and one of falling into the earth, and the other one is just getting pummeled by his own weapon. It's what do you really want to do there? So I think what she's going to do is turn and try to basically get over here. She's gonna have to try to climb up onto this roof of this building right here first, and in doing that, she will then pick her target. And I think in this case, she's going to see Dallett as a huge threat to
It's
Hargulka.
him holding her huge weapon.
Give that back, basically,
Ugh.
type of thing. And she's going to cast a lightning bolt spell in your direction. So you'll get a reflex
What?
DC.
Oh my god. Okay. Glad I saved my hero points in case I fail this.
And
Ugh. Okay, yeah, gonna hero point that. Let's hope I do better.
there you go. There you go. So critical success, though I don't know exactly if that is 0 or what. If that's, I guess it is on a lightning bolt.
If it's a standard, yeah.
Yeah. So this lightning bolt basically will somehow arc over you and miss you entirely, despite the fact you're wearing all of that metal. But so she will not be too pleased about that. But that is her turn. So it is back to the king. And the king is also going to desperately swing in your direction because he has nothing else he can do here. He's gonna actually bite and move. Alright, he's gonna lose an action because of that, so he'll have one remaining action. He can do one more attack, which will be a claw attack. And that'll hit. So he does get a slash in on you one last time before maybe he's meets his maker, but that's it for the trolls actually. So not too bad. Sydney's next.
All right, it worked once. Let's do it twice. I will drain bonded object, and I will launch another fireball into the mess.
I'm just throwing this out there this time. There's no one left to protect if you put it a little further away.
Yeah, no, exactly.
This
So,
he has no more hero points, all right? Let's just be very careful
this time. But I can put it out in a place where it hits this guy and not that girl.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I don't have to hit Dallett or this girl. So it will just be both hobgoblins and the two trolls.
Sweet.
Okay. Hobgoblins and both trolls. Let's do the trolls first this time. She fails. He succeeds. And the remaining hobgoblin, there was one hobgoblin left. I don't know why I skipped him.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the soldier, but I think I pulled them out of the turn order. Yeah. That was my
The
mistake.
soldiers are gone.
All right. So they were 25. All right. They failed as well. So what are we looking at here? It's 22. Okay. Okay. And then for this one, oh, come. The female troll falls on top of the roof, dead on
What?
and basically through the roof and into the structure below her.
Wow.
So she is dead.
Okay.
Hargulka is still with us.
Yeah, he critically saved there, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That was effective.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
And then for my last action, I will run away to this little hut.
Get into the next one.
All right.
Get a cover.
All right. You made your mark. All right. Fenwarden, you be next.
We'll fire a couple more shots from the composite long at the king. First one is a hit. 9 plus 3.
All right.
Points there. Second shot.
Hit.
Hit again. 8 more. And let's see, that's one action.
That's a pretty good action.
Yeah. once he gets dialed in, and then he will drink the potion. Another one of those great potions he got 1 from last time. 2 this time of healing. Okay.
Double healing.
These things aren't worth the trouble to carry him around. +2.
Probably get more
And-
healing from reckless cooking.
Yeah. He'll use his third action to instruct the Easton to attack and then get out of range.
Okay.
So then Easton will take his bite.
That'll miss.
He's rolling really bad. Yeah. And he'll move back.
All right.
Get out of striking range. Okay. We're done.
Got it. Okay. All right. Our kobolds are probably both feeling emboldened here, seeing that everything is working and everybody's pounding on the king who had them captive in that dungeon for who knows how long, right? So they're going to go all in on 3 attacks against the king here. And I'll start with Karik, who is the magic user of the 2. I think for him, he's just going to first dagger strike. No, that doesn't do anything. That might make him realize that he should probably never do that again. And just instead go with the sure thing and take the 5 damage off of him. Okay, so does the burning hands and gets him there. He will, actually, you know what? I'm going to have him just real quick look at something. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think he will move over a step. Prazel is the black kobold, and he is the Warhammer wielder. So he's just gonna smack. And he did smack. He hit twice. He did 16 points. Is that enough? Oh my days, it's enough. So the kobold drops the Troll King. He had 13 left. He did a 16 on those 2 hitting attacks, and the Troll King falls over. Hargulka, the real Hargulka, has just hit the ground, and that, I think, is it, other than this hobgoblin archer that was trying to get into the barracks. That I skipped his turn, and he was being told to try to break into the barracks, so it didn't really matter because what they were trying to do is break the door down. So there is still 1 target left. So, Dallett, I'll fast forward to you here.
Yeah, sure. I'll run up on him and do the double attack again. If I can be successful.
Does he have to disbelieve the illusion here, Sydney? Yeah. I think you do have to disbelieve or do a roll against the effect of the quicksand.
Hargulka one. Oh, against the quicksand.
Yeah, so it was, what was it?
Will.
Yeah,
Will.
Yeah. So that might mean that, yeah, like when you first step into this stuff, you start to feel like you're sinking into the ground.
Okay.
And that
I
might...
think I just take the -10, right? Which would still be... Yeah, I'd still be able to make it distance. All right, cool. So I missed with the 1 attack, and then I will take the other one with...
We can't hear you, Clayton.
Oh, I'll take the other one with the Morning Star.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. The Morning Star does have the 10-foot range also.
Yeah.
So even when you started to feel like you were sinking. Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, your footing and the situation in here has just got it to where you're not getting a good shot off. All right. But who else is it? The archer, hobgoblin archer, I think is going to try to run away.
Oh, I'll take the attack.
There you go. That's what I was waiting to hear. Trying to pause. Go ahead.
Gotta keep that
off. All right. So he's going to start to run off in towards the forest here, and move him up off of there. That would mean that was the end of that turn order, and that is the last of the enemies. Unless someone wants to pursue him into the forest, I'm gonna drop us out of turns and open it up for anything that anyone wants to do here. There's 1 citizen that's alive that you see. So of everything that happened, yeah, you wiped them out entirely except for 1, and then the same happened to the citizens too, minus who's in the barracks.
I think so. I think at that point we try to start extinguishing the fires and tell the citizen to get the other citizens out there to help extinguish the fires.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we can do it better than the rain, but
Yeah, I think it's just more making sure it doesn't spread to any other structures
Yeah.
and contain what you can contain. Most of the stuff that's been burned up is not going to be saved anyway. But yeah, you could definitely start to do that. You guys can take some time. The citizen will help. They can get, you guys can knock on the door and hear a voice on the other side that you've established something with. I'm going to say that
Well,
Sydney would have
I've
already,
already.
yeah. So you would have already been able to check on the others who were safe and sound inside of the barracks, and of course, they would be absolutely stunned when they opened the door of that barracks and stared down that road straight out the front door and saw just the carnage. But yeah, you guys have essentially saved Windridge. It could have been worse. It could have, but effectively you wiped out the two leaders. So well done.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Yes. Huzzah.
I will use my wands to try and heal her real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I got 2 of these bad boys. I got to make a religion, DC 18 religion, and I'll use guidance. The
Okay.
first one.
All right.
Actually, I use guidance on the second one.
Okay.
All right, the second one would
did.
have,
All right.
and it wouldn't have saved the first one. So perfect.
Yeah, that actually worked perfect.
So she will heal. Roll 1d8 plus 8. Ooh, 11.
Okay, she's actually back to full health.
Oh.
I'll take away her injury as well. So yeah, so she's
And I'll congratulate her on a fight. She was one of them that we had talked about when I had alerted beforehand. So, and the only one to survive. So go her. She's awesome.
Yeah.
that's right.
I asked her about her name and just talked to her. I met.
She can be the mayor now.
Yeah, she's moved up the ladder considerably after this. This is, let me double check who this is. This is Bryn. So Bryn will thank you for saving her and what you could of Windridge. Of course, she will be upset by the loss of the townfolk, but had you not come to warn them and given them any type of preparation, you know exactly what would have happened. As does she. They would have stood no chance. They couldn't even hit the trolls. For the most part, would have just scratched the trolls. They could hit the trolls. They virtually couldn't hit the hobgoblins based on their armor, though. And unfortunately, with this many of them, it would not have been. It would have been way worse. You wouldn't have saved any of the townsfolk. So, yeah, huzzah! I mean, for sure, but definitely just carnage. And eventually, you can get these fires out, and the rain will help tremendously with that as well. And I imagine you want to take a look at see if these.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll have detect magic going while I'm doing that.
Dallett's got a cool new weapon, that's for sure.
Yeah. So the Thundering Morningstar is a +1 weapon. It's obviously magical. It does have a rune in it that gives it the sonic damage that it does. So that's probably the most noticeable first thing you would see. Hargulka also wears hide armor. He carries with him a kind of like a real primitive looking satchel. And let me just see real quickly what she had that would have been most noticeable first before I get into the other stuff. She has hide armor. Also, she has a wand.
Ooh.
That's magical.
I will immediately begin investigating said wand.
And then in his satchel, if you all take a closer look at that, let's see, he's got looks like 2 potions in here. And there is also mixed coinage that you find. So I'm going to put in, dang. This is from the whole troll horde here. Coinage wise, you find that.
Woo!
And then I told you about the 2 potions and the wand. Anything else? There is a little, looks like a crown. A crude looking iron crown. So
Jamie, I will immediately begin identifying the wand.
okay, yep.
And I have this bad boy, so that's how long it takes me. 1 minute.
Take me just a second. There we go. So wand of shock and grasp. Yeah, the citizens that remain will flood out of the front of the barracks to take a look at what's happened out here. I am going to go ahead and eliminate your your illusion here.
Yep.
That one and that one. And yeah, I think that they're going to begin to the arduous job of cleaning up the bodies and putting to rest and memorializing those that fought bravely to help save Windridge on this day. And so they'll begin to work on that. I think given the damage that was done to some of the structures, that it's even less livable now than it was prior to this. But with this threat of the trolls constantly looming over the town in a weird way, I think there's a sense of relief. And they would invite you into the barracks, of course, and help give you all healing. And I can give each of you healing from them. So I'm gonna run down the line and just roll for each person what you're gonna get. So first will be for Sydney, you're gonna get 2.
I didn't need any. I'm good.
Fenwarden 6 and Dallett 7. That's just gonna be from their medicine. And
I'll take all I can get.
yeah, I figured you would take any little bit you could get. And again, they'll be able to then bring you in and give you guys food and anything else, shelter from the rain, right? Probably want to hear what the hell happened. How did you know they were coming? And all of that fun stuff that Sydney couldn't really get into detail about because she needed them to get ready for the onslaught. So anybody have anything else they wanted to?
Yeah, I've got a broken shadow short sword that needs to be repaired. I have a crafting skill, but I don't know if it's just crafting of a short sword, which I could probably do, or if it's a magical item that I have to be able to do, which I can't do. I don't know if the rune is broken or just the sword is broken.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think just the sword itself, I think the rune wouldn't be affected there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I don't know what the DC is to craft a sword. It's repairing it's supposed to be the same crafting level as building the thing in the first.
And this is a short sword?
Yes. I'm not great at crafting, but I can
It's
do
a
it.
14.
14. Let's see if I can fix it. Oh, cool. I fixed it. All right.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say you also have you actually have access to a forge here in this town.
Cool.
So you could definitely use that and try to repair it. So yeah, it looks like it's
Okay.
back again.
Yeah, feeling much happier now.
I will. Does that Iron Crown detect as magical?
The Iron Crown does not detect as magical.
Okay,
Good.
I will identify the 2 potions, and assuming nobody has any objections, I'll take that wand of shocking grasp.
All right, so the potions are one of them is an oil, and the other one is a potion, but they are both magical. Wait a second. Okay, so the potion is an anti-plague potion.
I'll give it to Fenwarden or Dallett if either one of them wants it.
Anti-plague. Okay.
And the oil.
And the oil is an oil of potency. It is moderate.
Oh. Does
So that
I have to take a rune?
that is it for that one. So yeah, so both of those you get identified as well. And what else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, you found in Hargulka's satchel, along with all of the coinage, along with these other items, a couple of notes, pieces of paper that have some writing on them that doesn't appear to be writing you recognize. So I'm going to write that down just so we have that in our list of things as well.
Don't recognize it as in it's none of a language we speak, or don't recognize it. I
Yeah,
assume
it
that.
seems some type of language that you've not seen before.
Oh, bummer.
So those are found as well. let me just double check something, because I think one other thing that this triggers, when you guys save the village from trolls, it's a kingdom event.
Oh,
Is somebody adding these to the party loot? I am not.
I was.
Kingdom.
Is just the anti-plague, the oil of potency, and the note in an unknown writing.
Yep.
And
And
the
then an
coinage.
iron crown and the coins. About 5-6 messages higher than that. 450 gold and 118 silver.
Must be under here. Here we go.
What were the numbers for the coins?
450 gold, 118 silver.
I guess Fenwarden will take the anti-plague. That seems like something we should be carrying.
Okay, so yeah, so basically this is an event where your kingdom gets XP, saving the town from Hargulka's trolls and saving residents from the death, total destruction is a kingdom event that will basically advances or helps to advance some of the kingdom rewards that you guys will have. So that's something that you're gonna benefit from. Let me see what else it says. So it's like basically news of this event will cause your kingdom to rejoice, and it reduces unrest. So any unrest that you've been having, like for example, when word reaches Stagfall, if there was unrest for whatever reason, that score starts to go in a positive direction from news of this. And at the start of your next kingdom turn, which is something we track when you're in Stagfall, you guys will start to have some fame points associated with you for your actions and deeds. So those are some things that we'll get into at the beginning of next session. I'll go over like how this news of this event kind of ripples through your kingdom. But just in terms of tonight's session and the cleanup, you guys are all able to get the bodies cleaned up, the fire's put out, the rain is gone, and the sun is out, right? And it's now a new day without trolls hanging and looming over Windridge. So the citizens obviously here would think more highly of you than probably anywhere else in your kingdom right now, and would want you to stay as long as you want to stay because they need your help or would want your help. So you guys are, welcome to stay in town, obviously, and make appointments, right? If you feel like Bryn, for example, is the new mayor, as someone suggested, then those would be calls that you would make. Those would be things that you would be putting in order during this time to help establish some sort of authority here and contact here, because this town's going to pretty much start from scratch in a lot of ways. But given that it's been a pretty big success for the party here. So anything else anyone wants to get into before we wrap up? I figure this is probably a good spot to stop unless anyone else has anything else they wanted to do.
Fenwarden's for laying low until he's fully healed, but otherwise, so, yeah.
Okay. All right, then let me take a look at the schedule.
In terms of Jamie's benefit, I think the plan is to head back towards Stagfall, correct?
Yeah, once we're healed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's actually what I'm wondering. What's the group?
Yeah.
What are you guys? Are you guys going to stay here for a while, or are you thinking, okay, we've done what we came here to do, we're going back?
Yeah, I don't think we're in a huge rush to get out. Like Fenwarden says, he needs to heal, so maybe we hang out for a day or whatever. But yeah, I think we will be heading to Stagfall.
Okay.
This is what
So
we came up with.
Yeah, exactly. And part of the retcon of Sydney coming to town is that instead of Grendol coming to town, Grendol went to get some reinforcements. And at this time, the next morning, you're gonna see some lizard folk roll into town, and they're gonna be here to see what happened and get a retelling of events. And of course, I think your fame amongst the lizard folk as well will be at an all-time high after they see what you've been able to do. So they'll be able to step in as well and help protect the town, at least be on call to help them. So you guys aren't feeling like you're like leaving them completely defenseless. So we'll leave our lizard folk here in Windridge as well. They'll be maybe even more accepted here than ever before, since Grendel helped you in the fortress and clear the fortress of Hargulka And I think the last thing that they might do right where we'll leave this session before you guys are like leaving town to head back towards Stagfall is the lizard folk will take Hargulka's head and put it on a huge pole outside of town, just facing in the direction of the fortress as a warning for them not to return.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's very good.
All right, guys. I appreciate it. I think next session would be on the 23rd, which is the week of Christmas. So I doubt everyone will be available, but if you are and you want to play, I am available. So I'll just let you decide, and if you want to
I
post it in the
am
chat.
going to be available as well. So if we get 2 others, I think we can probably run. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So for now, unless I hear that not everybody or that we don't have enough, I'll keep it on the calendar for now. So you guys can think about it and let me know.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks for the game.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for running.
I appreciate it. Good job. Take care.
Bye, guys.